Hi there, my name is Rob Anderson. I'd like to welcome you to another video. So recently I was reading a blog post by Jessica LaRue who talked about this product that had to do with bookkeeping. And as you may know from watching my videos, I recommend the basic Esales Bookkeeping Spreadsheet. And that's what I use currently for my bookkeeping. But I found something, one of the things that's a negative to that is once you start selling a lot of things, you're having to manually put them in all the time. If you have hundreds of different sales for the month, then every time you have something that sells, you have to go in there and put in each of the fees that Amazon has for the whole thing. So you have your sell price, and then you have what are all the different fees? The shipping fee and the pick and pack and the whatever, you know. So you have to do each one on the basic Esales bookkeeping spreadsheet. So that can be so tedious. But anyway, I was on Jessica LaRue's blog the other day, and she talked about this new product called InventoryLab. And what it does is it's a listing program, but it's also a bookkeeping program that takes care of the backside like that. So I heard about it and I was like, wow, that sounds cool. If I don't have to put in any more of the, every time I get a sale, how much it was and all the different fees and all that that would save me tons of time. I don't like bookkeeping. You'll never hear me say I like bookkeeping. And if this ends up working out for me the way that it looks like, it's going to be a huge time saver, life saver. I make my money when I'm purchasing product, not spending it on bookkeeping. I've always felt that way, as I'm sure you probably do too. So anyway, InventoryLab is also a service that you can use to list product on Amazon. So I talked with Jessica and I was like, I heard about this. It sounds really cool. And I'm getting ready to do some textbooks, but it's a pretty big amount. It's just about 250 books. I said, would you recommend doing a small shipment or just going for it with the big shipment? And she's like, go for it with the big one. So I signed up for InventoryLab. Took me about 5 minutes to sign up before I was up and going. I was able to use my Dymo printer just like that. Nothing special on having to do that. Setting it up. I really like the way that it looks. The layout is very nice. It's very appealing to the eyes. It's easy flow, and it looks really nice, like new software. The learning curve, as there is with anything, there was a small learning curve, but it was easy. Once I got on there, figured it out, it was super easy. Some of the cool things that happen with that is that because it's a bookkeeping software, you put in your cost of your item if you choose to do so. So as I was going along, say I had a book, we'll say Goodwill, that I bought from Goodwill. So I put in the store Goodwill on there, and I put what I like to do is have a little street name next to it so I know which Goodwill I went to. And then you put in your price. So say I paid $1 for these books. Well, I had X amount of books from that Goodwill. So I put the Goodwill up there, then I put the price in there, and as it's going along, then I put my price for my listing for Amazon, and it will figure out all of what my net's going to be afterwards once it's sold. So I can look at that and go, okay, well, how do I want to price it? How much will I get back after everything's said and done because I put in my price? And what's cool about it is that it learns as you're going along, so you don't have to put in Goodwill each time. You don't have to put in, if it sees that you're putting in $1 a couple times, it's going to say, okay, that's your price. And then you only have to change it once you have a different price. So that was super cool. And again, it's really easy, and I like the way it flowed, and it went through well. And it also has where you can put in the descriptions, you can add as many different extra things as you want. So, for say if I had, I'm talking books right now, but say if I had underlining or highlighting, and I could put as many of the different ones as I want, and it's super easy to add those in. So I used the listing part, and it's super cool. And then on the backside, so what it automatically did that I got to see was that it figured into my bookkeeping side through InventoryLab. It showed already instantly that the shipping cost, because it knew the shipping cost that I was paying to go to Amazon, was instantly put into there. So it's really cool in that way. And every time that you have a like reimbursement, or if you have a return, or if you get those crazy Amazon fees, you know, miscellaneous, who knows what they're for fees. it instantly puts it into the bookkeeping side of it. I talked with Ryan Stevens, who's the founder and CEO of Inventory Lab, and I had a few questions for him about some of the things that that his product does. And so just to be really clear on this, I want to give you, he sent me back an email with a list of the breakdown of what the bookkeep page does. So if you're interested in this, you're gonna enjoy hearing this stuff. Again, it's bookkeeping stuff and it's not real fun, but it's really, this software program is amazing. And by the way, I didn't mention, but it can be used on Mac, on PC, just about anywhere, because it's done on the computer. So here's the breakdown of what the bookkeep does. It's got a full breakdown of each sales commission, a breakdown of each FBA fee, returns are imported, reimbursements are imported, full breakdown of all sales tax fees included as well as sales tax collected, a way to add any category of expense you wish, then add expenses to that category including mileage, which will reflect the overall profit and loss. They sync all of your shipments sent in with Inventory Lab and display the fulfillment centers and allow you to add buy costs directly to those FBA ship to costs and packaging expenses as well as box costs. A total of all your expenses from any day you define, day, week, month, quarter, year, with net profit amount because they know how much you paid for it. A return on investment percentage on every sale, net profit dollar amount, and also the percentage. Total inventory stock levels, total inventory costs, total inventory sales amount. So when you sign on there, you actually can see like how many things you have in there, what you could get for that amount, like at any time. It's really cool. And when you're doing the making a shipment, you can see what you paid, how much you will get back net if you were to sell for the prices that you listed it for. So that is really cool. Each batch you make with Inventory Lab and the List app can be exported to a spreadsheet in the List FBA Inventory tab. They also do merchant listings, sales, returns, reimbursements, and then all sales are reconciled with your settlement report, and your settlement is after your settlement is closed. So they take care of everything. And I want to let you know that if this is something you're interested in, you can go over to InventoryLab.com, and then I have a promo code that will give you 30 days free of this, so you can check it out. And my promo code is DollarMoves, and you can also find the links to this video at DollarMoves.com/InventoryLab, and so it'll be all right there, this video, and also links, any of the links that I talk about to take you right to it. So, again, you know, I went in there, and I'm just going to be truthful. I went in there kind of like, because I don't like bookkeeping, and I don't want to do things a second time. So I went in there, I did all my listings, and then I was also, at the end, I copied it all to the basic Esales bookkeeping spreadsheet for myself, because I wanted to have that backup, that peace of mind. And it was super easy, because through Inventory Lab at the end, you can look at your shipment and you'll look at a page and it shows the I believe the SKU, the M SKU, the merchant SKU, the product name. It had my price that I was asking for, what I paid for it, where I paid for it at, everything that I would need to put it into my other bookkeeping. So it was super fast to put that in. But anyway, yeah, it's a super good product, and for bookkeeping, it's going to save me so much time, because the more stuff I sell, the more time I'm spending on bookkeeping. And I know I've got a lot of people that have talked to me about that say, you know, that's the thing for them, that they can't fathom putting all those in. And I definitely feel your pain there. Now, this is just for Amazon right now, for Amazon sellers, FBA and merchant. They're looking in the future to bringing in more, but as of right now, also, I wanted to let you know that one of the things, actually, let me get down here. I asked him, I said, I believe you said users will not incur more fees as you create new benefits for your software, or if you are a high volume seller. And he said, correct. If there's ever a small price raise after we launch version 1.0, which they are in beta mode or in beta right now, users that sign up now will be locked into that rate per life, no matter how much we add in, and they have really big plans on what they plan to do in the future. So, or how large of a seller they are. We do not do tiered pricing or commissions, and your price does not fluctuate based on volume of sales or inventory. So you'll lock in the same rate, same low rate for all applications and for all sellers. And some of the things that they're planning on doing in the future, which to me this is huge, they are planning on doing a repricer that will, first and foremost, let me see here, because I had the question, so let me see. And they were they're talking about doing a repricer, but they'll be able to protect the margins because they know how much that you pay for your product. And that's the thing that always concerned me about repricers is that, well, what if it starts competing? And, you know, I just don't want to lose out on at least hitting my, you know, once it gets to a certain point per product, say stop there. And so they plan to detailed replenish and SKU profit reports directly after 1.0. Shortly after that, we will start on both manual and automatic repricer with rules that will first and foremost protect your net profit and show your margin increase, decrease in order for you to make smart decisions. So, and they're planning on having that done really soon. So anyway, this is a game changer. This, as Jessica LaRue said, and it's going to be, they're raising the bar to a level that everyone else is going to have to come up to compete, because it's such a, once you take away that back end of the bookkeeping, you are freeing up more of your time to where you can go out there and source and make the money. That's where we make the money. So that, to me, this is a huge thing. You know, if you're leery about it, try the 30 days, go over, use my promo code DollarMoves, and when you do the sign up, and, you know, if you're using the basic Esales bookkeeping spreadsheet, use that afterwards and just try it for 30 days and see what you think. I think you're going to be very impressed with it, like I was, like I still am. And yeah, it's going to be, it's a really cool tool, and I'm looking forward to every time I get to use it. And there's reports and everything that I haven't even looked into. So anyway, go to InventoryLab.com and check it out, or you can go to DollarMoves.com/InventoryLab, and all of the information will be there too. Make it nice and easy for you. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, this is a super cool tool. So go check it out, and even if you don't use my code gives you the 30 days free, but try it out. It's super cool. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please go ahead and subscribe. Positive comments and thumbs up are always appreciated, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.